So remember a few videos back when I said I wasn't going to do tag videos anymore? I decided that it would be appropriate to do this one because it'll spark conversation about gender in general, which is what the creator of this tag, Ashley Wild, awesome YouTuber, you should go check her out, wanted to do. So that's what I'm doing. I might not answer all these questions because some of them I feel like aren't really relevant to my gender experience, but I'll answer most of them. Question number 1. How do you self-identify your gender, and what does the definition mean to you? I identify as male. I am a trans male. I've been through many different other identities, including genderqueer, agender, and of course female. But as of right now, male just seems the most comfortable for me. Since I started identifying as male, I honestly have never felt more confident with myself, not even like in my childhood. So it's going pretty well so far. Question number 2. What pronouns honor you? I am honored by he, him, his pronouns. Yeah. Describe the style of clothing that you most often wear. I shop exclusively in the men's section now, pretty much, unless I find something in the girls section that looks androgynous or like gender neutral. I will say with like formal wear, I do always wear women's blazers because men's blazers make me look like a box. I'd say with pretty good fashion sense. I wear a lot of button-ups. In the winter, I am a cardigan whore. I really like Oxfords and skinny jeans. Most of the stuff in my closet is either gender neutral or menswear. So yeah. Talk about your choices with body hair. How do you style your hair? Do you have facial hair? What do you choose to shave or choose not to shave? So I decided to stop shaving my legs and armpits, but my leg hair is not very noticeable at all. Like the camera really can't pick that up, but there's hair there, I promise. Same thing with my armpits, which I'm not going to show you because it's not convenient with my shirt, but there's hair there. It's just wispy and blonde, so I'm waiting for it to grow enough where it looks manly and thick. Talk about cosmetics. Do you choose to wear makeup? Do you paint your nails? What types of soaps or perfume do you use, if any? So I used to wear makeup every single day my freshman year and kind of sophomore year and a little bit of middle school, but especially like the beginning of high school, I would not leave the house without makeup. My nails, on the other hand, I've painted my nails only like twice in my entire life. Even as a girl, nail polish just does not look good on me. And I don't have any cologne, but I do have a bunch of perfume that I don't wear because obviously it doesn't help with passing. But I'm gonna buy some cologne and hopefully wear it so I can smell hot and sexy. Have you experienced being misgendered? If so, how often? I experience being misgendered every time I go to work because I am not out at work, so I'm a waiter, but at my job I'm a waitress. Does that make sense? They use my birth name. They know nothing about my transgender thing because I'm too shy to tell them, and it's kind of too late now. I've been working there for like 6 weeks, so yeah. And I get misgendered by my family because I am out to them, but a lot of them it's like a lost cause pretty much. My friends try their best, but it's hard, I understand, but they're doing pretty well with correcting themselves. And on the internet, I hardly get misgendered, so the internet's a great place. Do you experience dysphoria? How does that affect you? Yes, I do experience a lot of dysphoria, but surprisingly, most of my dysphoria, while there is a lot of the physical dysphoria, obviously, but most of it is actually social dysphoria, which basically means that when I know that I am not passing, that brings just a lot of discomfort to me. And when like strangers automatically see me as female or anything like that, I think the social dysphoria is almost worse than my physical dysphoria. And as for my physical dysphoria, I have it worse about my arms because my arms are really, really scrawny, and my voice, and my chest if I feel like my binder is not working efficiently. I just feel like I don't really look like a guy, and that kind of sucks. Talk about children. Are you interested in having children? Would you want to carry a child if that were an option for you? I do want to have kids at some point, but I don't think I'm gonna end up carrying a child because hopefully I'll be like on testosterone by then, and I don't want to be a pregnant man walking around. I used to want to carry a child, but I mean, I feel like adoption is just a better option because it's a really great cause, and you know, the world's overpopulated anyway. I don't need to bring any more kids into this horrible world. And the last question is just anything else I want to share about my experience with gender. Well, one thing that I think is very, very important is that it's okay to experiment with your gender and different genders. Because I was really intimidated by the idea of like identifying as a male because it just seemed so just not what I was used to, but it's really okay to experiment with different genders and try different labels, even though labels aren't really important. But if having a label gives you a sense of closure and a better sense of who you are, then experiment all you want, because that's what growing up is all about. But of course, if you don't want to use labels, then more power to you, man. So that was the gender tag. I tag anyone who watches this video to do it and spark some more conversation about gender, because it's still seen as such a black and white binary concept, and it should be talked about enough. So, you know, whoever you are, if you're cis, if you're trans, if you're non-binary, you should do it. Join the conversation. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.